Don't follow old men randomly.
Hey guys! Today we're doing a movie review
on Magic Mike XXL. So first of all, we loved the movie. It was really entertaining and so much fun to watch.
Extremely aesthetically pleasing.
That was a good thing.
But we're not going to say that it was perfect because it was lacking in a lot of areas. But I could forgive it for the sheer beauty of the parts that were good.
First of all, the movie takes place, I think, 3 years after Magic Mike. Mike himself is retired from stripping.
Because he started a furniture business.
And Dallas is also out of the scene, so the king of Tampa wanted to hit the stripper convention in Myrtle Beach like they always do for like one last ride.
So that's the basics. Super bare plot of the movie. And the good thing was that the movie barely had a plot.
Which was great. It was mostly dance shows, which we enjoyed, and sexy times. But the major thing that bothered me throughout the entire movie was the cinematography.
The movie cinematography was awkward, and it felt like it was directed by someone who really honestly didn't know what they were doing. There were scenes that lingered in one area when it clearly should have been panning over to a character that was speaking, and sometimes the camera quality just shifted. There were scenes that we felt like were filmed by an iPhone camera with a guy who had Parkinson's.
Not to say that the entire movie looked like, I don't know, Blair Witch Project and they're just hand-holding camera. No. Majority of the scenes, it was, you know, regular, amazing quality camera. But there was times like when they would go through the dark, you can't see the characters. An extension of that is the reaction scenes.
The guys have crashed their ride at this point on their way to Myrtle Beach, and they get a new ride via this rich lady, which we honestly felt like was a little bit of a plot hole, but I digress. They find out that they get to use this rich lady's ex-husband's car, right? But the reveal took so much longer than I would have preferred. So here's the scene. The boys are all coming down. Their reaction is filmed, so they're all automatically like, whoa, oh my god, I can't believe it! Dude, are you kidding me? And we don't know what they're looking at. The camera's on them for a good 20 seconds. Until finally, we have to wait for them to walk all the way down into the driveway towards the car when we get to see the car. And honestly, with the way that it was hyped up, I felt like I was going to be seeing like a stretched limo. There was also this one scene, this was before they got the car and they were in the house.
Oh.
Ken, Matt Bomer, bless his soul, was singing Heaven. He wasn't really stripping or anything, but it was like seductive, you know?
I mean, he kind of got up all on her and he flipped her over and just they were straddling by the end of it.
Those moves. There was this one part where he was singing, right? And all of a sudden, the camera turned to one of the drunk lady's friends, whose name I honestly don't even remember. Maybe she had 2 lines, okay?
She did not have anything.
And it just showed her for, again, like 20 awkward seconds. She was just singing along to Ken, to what Ken was singing. Meanwhile, you could hear everybody else reacting to whatever Ken was doing to the sad drunk lady off screen. So it was like, yeah, oh my god, whoa, Ken! And it's like, I want to know what he's doing.
Yeah, that actually happened a lot in the movie. If you think, I was watching it and there's not as much, okay, it's a stripper movie, but there's not as much nudity as you would think there is. They would cover up some of the portions of the dances, like they would pan straight to their heads only, and in the bottom, like, you know, there's like gyrations and like grinding going on, but like certain times they would cut it off. We don't know why. But there was a lot of good things about that movie. One of them was body positivity. I really enjoyed the fact that all the male entertainers, they were all buff and they were all fit and whatnot, but they had no discrimination against the women that they played for.
Their job is to please their customers, right? But in a movie, right, and this is a movie, it wasn't like real life, you would expect the crowds to be filled with, you know, that singular hot babe body type. But there was a lot of diversity. There were fat girls, there were thick girls. And honestly, it was refreshing. They weren't ever pointed out, like, majorly. You know, it wasn't like, oh my god, that's a big one. It wasn't a big deal, it was just normal. And that was great.
That was pretty awesome. And they were all called queens and goddesses, and it was just great.
But we definitely enjoyed the main focus of what the movie was about, and that was the dancing.
In essence, stripping.
They had incredible moves.
Well,
Tato had all...
There was hints of like urban hip-hop style of stripping, and then more into like romantic R&B type. Overall rating of the movie is a 7 out of 10, to be honest. Like, it was a good movie, it was entertaining, but all in all, like, for an actual movie, when you compare it to a lot of things, it's severely lacking. But it was great.
Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to like the video.
Leave comments.
Leave a comment, please. We would love to hear your feedback. And if you want to see more content like this, hit that beautiful subscribe button.
Bye!
Peace!